Where?
Hello, everybody.
Oh.
My name is Kayla Jones. I'm a senior here. I came to Knox, obviously, 4 years ago, and I remember the moment I stepped foot on this campus. I saw so many faces. I came for the multicultural student orientation, and I felt at home, and that was something that I kept reiterating. Like, I felt like I belonged here. I felt like I was at home. And shortly thereafter, I was reminded that this was not the place for me, and that I didn't fit in here, and that I was not welcomed here. I had experienced a lot of things my freshman years growing up. It never stopped. It was just downhill from there. I had been assaulted on this campus and nothing was done. I had been depressed on this campus and nothing was done. I had had anxiety attacks, and the most that was done was I got charged $1,400 for getting a brain scan. And I just have always had issues with that. Something I just want to remind the administrators here and the faculty and everyone else is that people come here for a reason. We pay $47,000 for a reason. We don't come here to be reminded every day that we do not belong here, because this is our school. The responsibility of everyone to make people feel safe here and feel comfortable here. After I had been assaulted at this school, I did not feel safe, and I made it very known that I did not feel safe or comfortable, and nothing was done. No one called me and said, "Are you okay?" I just didn't feel comfortable, and I went home, and I left Knox, and I transferred for a year because I didn't feel comfortable here, and I came back thinking it was going to get better, and it didn't. So I just want people to keep that in mind, that maybe something could be done about the safety at this school and the campus safety officers at this school, to be specific. I just think people need to take that into consideration. The people that you hire, maybe they should have some more training, and when you do diversity trainings, it should maybe be a diverse group of people that's training them, because I was told when I tried to file a complaint that these officers had been trained in diversity, and I asked by who? Because it's obviously not people who look like me, who are from where I'm from. So maybe that's something that should be considered, is all I'm saying.
Hello everyone. My name is Ajoura, and I'm also a senior here. I think the easiest way to start this would be to talk about freshman year. Like everyone here, I came here under the assumption that this was a diverse campus full of people from all around the world with different backgrounds and experience who would be interested in not only hearing about other experiences, but learning. That was quickly challenged and not accepted, is what I learned. And it was really hard. I think one of the most complicated and difficult situations for me didn't even happen to me personally. It happened with a friend of mine from freshman year who also believed in Knox's honor code and believed that we were a campus that thrived itself on honesty and also protecting each other. So she came forward once with an honor board complaint and was then after harassed and humiliated and bullied on this campus for speaking out against something that Knox had said was not okay. She had caught someone cheating and decided that it was her responsibility to tell, because that's what we were. We're a community of honest individuals. And after being bullied for the rest of the year, it went on for over 2 terms, and going to administration, everyone that she could think of, she transferred. She left this campus because she didn't feel at home or safe here. I've encountered that too. It's been really hard, especially my sophomore year. I came here for 2 things. I came here for the English department and the Japanese program. And in my sophomore year, I was finishing up my Japanese minor and going through some pretty difficult things when I was basically told by my Japanese professor that the fact that I had sought out I'm a part of TRIO. So I went to TRIO to ask for assistance to deal with a lot of emotional things. And so I was worried about my grades and asked them to look into it for me. And he had taken it very personally and offensive and had approached me and said the fact that they had called to ask how you were doing in my class made me want to grade you harder. The fact that you're a first generation college student to get these advantages makes me want to, because I was a first generation, I didn't have any support in anything, and I did, and I survived, so why can't you? Why does it matter that you're having these problems? Why should I care? I should actually make it more difficult for you to prove that you deserve this. And then as the year progressed, he went on to tell our entire class that there's nothing that anyone in this campus could do to me. You can go to the president, you could go to anyone, there is no way that I will lose this job. So basically, who cares? Doesn't matter. Screw you all. To the entire class. This, of course, was addressed. I went to the administration. I went to one of the deans, and she did make me feel better about the situation, but the fact that it happened at all does prove that we do need diversity training on this campus. They need to know. They need to know that just because this may be our first time going through this and we don't have family here who can tell us the exact protocols and procedures and what to expect, it doesn't mean that they have any right to treat us like we're any less. This year we also encountered a problem that occurred recently in the past couple of weeks, and I thought it was handled very inappropriately by the TKS.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I don't understand how all of a sudden it became public knowledge and it was required that everyone should know the names of students who were abused and assaulted and taken off this campus. I thought this was supposed to be a safe space where everyone should be treated safely. Of course, I understand that the campus had the right to know that an incident had occurred, so that it doesn't disrupt the overall flow of the campus. But at the same time, when did it become policy to exploit the misfortunes of other students for the gain of a school newspaper?
Yep.
And then when we asked, could it be taken down because it was a violation of rights and didn't affect anyone else, they said no, because it was public policy, because it was freedom of speech, because everyone had a right to know, and because they had verified it with one account of what happened based off the campus safety logs, that it was completely factual. That was just one incident, and it also happened the week before. So as a solution, we are suggesting that there be a system in place that protects the privacy of the students. A checks and balances where a whole committee should be formed in order to protect that kind of privacy if it doesn't affect anyone else. And that's just one issue, but fix it.
Thank you for sharing. I just want to make a quick announcement. If it starts to rain, it's not raining, it's just drizzling. If it starts to rain, we're going to move it to the Taylor Lounge.